All right, well, we'll get started. Thank you guys for being here. This is the first of our new little session. So happy New Year workout today. It's going to be more of a whole body. We focused a lot on the abs just before the end of the year in our last class. So we're going to kind of cover the whole body. Feel free to modify as always. We will use our roller and our band and our ball, so all three. So if you have those available, that would be fantastic. And we're just going to get started actually on the roller on the floor. So down we go. Great. So just find a comfortable position there. Relax for a minute, stretching out the back of the neck, the tail, reaching long, and just take a couple breaths as you lay here. I don't know how you all have done with your Pilates over the last couple weeks. I can't say I've done a lot of it. I've been doing a lot of other fun things. But I'm a little neglected in the stretching, strengthening. So here I'm going to have you just take your arms up to the ceiling. Let your shoulder blades sit on the roller next to you. Inhale, reach them up, exhaling down. So just getting some movement in those shoulder blades up and down. As you're going, making sure you're not creating tension in the back of the neck. And down, reaching up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down. Good. Holding there, you're going to just stretch one arm back over your head. We'll just open up those shoulders and then switching sides. So as you're going, don't worry too much about anything. Pay attention to what your body naturally wants to do. I know I always want to reach back further and arch my back a little bit. So as you get a little warmed up here, thinking about keeping that spine steady and stretching off the trunk. The back of the neck still stretching long. And up, reaching back. And up, reaching back. And up, and reaching back. And up, great. And then we're going to go ahead right from here and take one leg into tabletop position. So holding that tabletop, if you need to rest an arm down in order to feel stable, please do. And we're going to just control from our center, keep relaxed through your body. So really no tension anywhere, and stretch away and bring it back. And stretch away. So either that one arm or both arms. Reaching away, lengthening the back of the neck as you reach away, bring it back, and reaching away. If this is enough, you can stay here, otherwise straight leg comes up. Find that stretch through the back of the leg and lower it down, up, and reaching away, up, and lowering down, up, and down, and up, and down. Nice job. Bring that leg back up. Let's bend it again. We're going to switch sides. So bringing the other leg up and this leg down. Find your tabletop. Again, if you need to rest an arm down, please feel free. Relax through your body. And here we go. Out and back. Reaching out and bring it back. Right. Stretch the back of that neck and back. Let those shoulder blades kind of massage their way back. Over the roller, out. Great, and then you're going to hold it out, straight leg up if you can, and reach it down and away, coming up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. Nice job. Bring it up, bend that knee. Let's rest the feet down. We're going to open the arms out to the side. Again, stretching the back of the neck nice and long. And then you're going to just, if you want a little bit more, just rock gently side to side, letting the neck just follow the motion without really thinking about what your head's doing, and let the roller dig into those shoulder blades. Good. We've been doing a lot of work with your arms, a lot of cooking, or a lot of playing. Then this should go really nice right now. And then if it's okay with your shoulder, we can sweep down, making a nice big circle, going up and over, and coming down and around, up and over, and down and around, and up and over one more time, and then just stopping where you feel the biggest stretch for a moment, letting the chest open up, the arms stretch, and the back of the neck is stretching as well. And then let's bring your arms down by your sides. Here, we're going to take both legs to tabletop. Stomach's going to pull in nice and tight. And then you're going to tap one foot down and back up. You're really trying to hold steady without really grabbing the floor. So I'm going to work through my low belly to try and get myself to stay stable. There we go. And switching sides. Great. Keeping that back of the neck nice and long. Great. And then go ahead and relax those legs down. Still holding steady through your center. We're going to take the hands behind the neck. Right, really supporting that neck. You're going to stretch the back of the neck. Exhale and just float the head, meaning pull the ribs down and see what happens. You're pulling the ribs down, my head just sort of floats gently off the roller, but without even curling my neck up. And then I'm just gonna release back down. Exhale, ribs come towards each other. I stretch the back of my neck with my hands, float up and release. Exhale, float. Inhale, release. Exhale, up. Inhale, release. Exhale, up. Inhale, release. And exhale. So just in that float, we're going to take the float in the diagonal, meaning I'm just going to rotate ever so slightly my left elbow towards the floor. So almost like I'm falling a little bit off the roller. Then I'm going to exhale, stretch the back of the neck, close the ribs to float. And back down, stay right there on that side. Exhale, ribs do that work. Inhale. So I'm getting a nice work a little bit in the oblique. At the same time, I'm just stretching the back of the neck, so I'm not getting tension in the neck. And I'm getting a little massage of my shoulder blade area. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down, great. And then we're going to go ahead, rotate center, and then just a little open to the right side. Exhaling and inhaling. Exhaling, stretch the back of that neck and inhaling. Exhaling and inhaling. Nice. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. And exhale. And inhale one more time. Exhale up and inhale down. Center yourself and relax your way down. Nice job. Okay, so let's come off the roller. And then we'll set it behind the shoulder blade. Taking the hands behind the neck once again to support. And then we're going to float the hips just a little bit off the floor here. Right, so here I'm going to just bend the knees, let the roller go a little, roll up my back, press through the knees and come to a tiny upper upward, trying not to lift the hips, right? So just opening my upper back as I come down and then rolling into a little bit of a curl here, opening and up I go and releasing over the roller as you bend the knees. And press away. Good. Releasing down, find a place where you feel the tightest, and then try and set your hips down on the floor. And then you're going to just take a nice breath in. On your exhale, allow yourself to fall backwards over the roller. You can decide how much. Make sure that your head is supported. So I don't want your head flipping open onto your back. You want to keep some length and space between your head and your shoulders. Yeah. So the stretch becomes the thoracic spine rather than the neck. Great. Big breath in, let the ribs expand. And then exhale, let yourself just fall over a little bit more. One more time. And exhale. Nice job. And then you're going to go ahead, stretch the back of the neck, curling upward. That's it. And we'll take it out from under your shoulders. We're going to move it underneath your hips here. So you're going to just lift up, place it right underneath that sacrum and that lower space, so not in your lower spine. We're going to take a breath in, exhale, keeping the feet on the floor, belly sinking. We're moving into our first coccyx curl here. Watch that your knees don't open wide, right? They're going to stay right in line with so knees right in line with your hips. Curl that tail under and inhale to release. Exhale, hollow squeeze. Inhale to release. Exhale, hollow and squeeze. Inhale to release. And exhale, hollow. Inhale to release. Great. You're going to exhale, pull those ribs in and see if you can squeeze those glutes and just ever slightly float them up off the roller. So my belly's pulling in. It's not much. I can just get a little looseness of that roller underneath me and then release. Great. One more time. And if you have any more space, you can pull those heels in underneath you a little bit more. Exhale, belly's going to sink. Press, squeeze through those glutes. See if you can create a tiny bit of lightening on that roller. And then release back down. Well done. Let's take the legs into the tabletop position. Stomach's gonna hollow. I'm gonna just give myself a hug, pulling the shoulder blades out from underneath me, and then relax my chest open. Arms by the sides. Great. Inhale, bringing the knees in. Exhale, stretching them away, belly sinking. Inhaling in. Exhale away. Right. Inhaling in. Exhale away. So making sure that you're not arching your back here, right? It's staying as is. Belly sinks to allow my legs to extend. Inhale back. Exhale out. Inhale back. Exhale out. Inhale back. And exhale out. And inhale back. Nice. Turning into your frog. Belly's going to squeeze in. Heels together. Toes apart. Press to straighten those legs all the way up. Point the toes at the end and really squeeze those inner thighs and then bend them back in. So you get to decide where to place those legs. I want you to feel challenged in your low belly, but I also don't want you to feel like you're arching your back. So you need to find the right place. Finish that with a nice tight squeeze at the end. Inhale it back. Exhale, press, squeeze. Inhale it back. And exhale, press and squeeze, hold there. Your legs will float up. Allow a little bit of a hamstring stretch. So belly sinks, legs extending. Inhale the way down. Coming up. Let's exhale the way down. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. So watch here that your knees stay straight and tight, that your low back is not arching. Exhale, stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. And exhale, reach. Inhale up. You're going to open circle down together and up. And down. Open together. Open down. Squeeze up. Open down. Squeeze. Open down, squeeze, and open down. We'll reverse, opening, together, down, open, together, down, open, together, down, open, together, down, and open, together, down. We're going to hold at the top, legs are parallel. Here, you're going to run your legs down, straight leg. They're going to go down for 8 counts. So you decide how low that down is, and then back up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. Big inhale. And up. And down. and up. Great. And then we switch it to crisscross. So inner thighs tight together, feet are turned out. I'm going to crisscross 8 counts going down. 7, 8, and up. 2, 3. Using those inner thighs are almost rubbing together so you can move quickly. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold at the top. We're going into bicycle legs, so one leg's going down. It's going to reach towards the floor. Try and scrape it on that floor, and then we circle the other leg around. So we're making the biggest bicycle legs you can imagine. Right. And circling around. So go for range of motion, and then if you can add speed, keeping that range of motion, you're welcome to. And then we're going to reverse. So scraping that foot on the ground, bring it up and over. Other leg. Down. Right, the whole time I'm holding that belly in. Switching sides, so my back's not arching. Great. And then we're going to bring your left leg in towards your chest. That right leg is just going to fall to the ground there. Stomach's going to drop in. I can pull this leg in to my chest. And I'm going to work on opening this bottom leg towards the floor. If it doesn't get to the floor, that's okay too. You don't want to arch your back just to get the leg to the floor, right? So I'm going to keep pulling my back towards the floor and letting my hip just stretch over it. Big breath in here as you hold. Great. And then if you can, you're going to stretch that top leg upward. It doesn't matter if it doesn't straighten all the way for now. I'm keeping that thigh pretty close to my chest. So chances are you're not going to be able to straighten the leg if you do that. Okay, I'm going to just work to open up. This should feel, if you pull the knee in first to your chest and then try and straighten it, you're going to feel the stretch higher up in your butt. And then if you want to change that, now I can push the leg away and straighten it up. I'm going to get more stretch generally in the hamstring in the middle of my leg. Great. And then we're going to switch sides. So I'll bring the other leg up and then lower the left one down. Hug that right knee right into my chest. Belly's pulling in. Let that hip stretch open. And you can add to it, even if your foot's not touching the ground, you can add to it by really lengthening out that leg. That'll give you a little more stretch, belly pulling in. Great. And then keeping that right thigh close to your chest, try and straighten it as much as you can, right? Letting it stretch up by your buttock. And then you can straighten it more away from you, let it move away from you and get a stretch a little lower down in that hamstring. That's it. Great. You're going to bring both legs straight up now, open them to the center, put a little weight on the inner thighs there, let the legs fall open. Good. Try and straighten up those knees against the pressure of your hands. So instead of lazy knees, really active knees against the pressure of the hands on the legs. Yes. Keep pushing those knees straight. Excellent. Great. We're going to bring the legs up, bend them in towards your chest, and let's just roll that roller out from underneath you. And we're going to place your feet on top of the roller. So if this gets to be too much for you, you're welcome to place your feet on the floor. Right now, I have my feet and knees touching each other. That's a nice place to be to really keep inner eye contact. If not, you can place the ball there between if touching is not comfortable. Shoulder blades are wide and out of the way. I'm going to take a breath in, exhale, hollow, and roll right through into my bridge here. Give my back and my neck some length. Hollow my belly, curl that tail under. Right, and here we're just gonna roll out a little and pulse in, and in, and in. I'm trying to keep that pelvis very level. Good, hold it in, roll my way all the way down my spine. So create as much space in that spine as you can on the way down. And we're gonna do it again. Ready? Exhale, hollow, and roll your way up. Chest is open, neck is long. See if you can lift one leg to tabletop. So pelvis is level. If that's too much, stay on two. We're gonna pulse in on one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy New Year, yes. 7, 8. Feel that lovely burn. Bring your foot back down. We're gonna switch sides, maybe collect that roller in underneath you. Other leg to tabletop. Nice job, pelvis level. And here we go. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Foot goes back down. Check and make sure that pelvis is level. And we're going to articulate all the way down through that spine. Good. Letting it roll all the way down to the mat. Nice job. Okay, so here you can keep your feet on the floor now. So just taking them off the roller. Hands are going to go behind your neck. We're going to run through our Pilates 5. So you guys decide if you need a break, take a break. There should be no pain or tension in your neck. So I'll try to give you different versions. We'll progressively make them harder. And you just protect your bodies here, yeah? So we're going to start with just taking a breath in, exhaling, stretching the back of the neck, rib cage drops into that head float. If that's all that's good for your body, please stay here. Otherwise, you can continue upward into the upper ab curl. So in that upper ab curl though, I'm still driving with my rib cage, right? My head's still resting in my hands. And then I'm gonna reverse my way back down. Big inhale. Exhale, stretching the back of the neck. Exhaling, up, tailbones heavy. Inhale, reversing back down. And exhale, lengthening. Inhale, reverse. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. Inhale, reverse. And exhaling up. Good, holding it there. Whether you're in the head float or the upper ab curl, all is good. Tailbones down. You're going to exhale, pulse up. 2, 3, 4. Head is still relaxed in those hands. 6. The work is in my center. 8. And reverse back down. All right. The legs are going to move to tabletop. You're going to inhale, coming up towards your knees coming in. And then you're going to exhale, head lowers, legs move away. They don't have to go very far. Inhale back towards each other. Exhale, stretch the neck, stretch away. Now, if you're good at this already, you can get to full leg extension. That's fine. Inhale, but you're not working in your spine, right? You're working in your abs. And exhale. Inhale, curl. Exhale, extend. Inhale in. Exhale, extend. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. And inhale in. Exhale and reach. Nice. Hold those legs out as far as they are. If they're not all the way extended, take them up to the sky. Great. You're going to turn them out and pulse up 1, 2 towards your chest. Straight legs. 3, 4. Nice job. Belly sinks. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bend those knees in. Head can stay down or be up. Your choice on this next one. Single leg stretch. So take the position for your head that's best. Exhaling, stretching long, floating, or upper ab curl. Send one leg out straight. And then switch. Switch and switch. Really keep that body still. So the only movement is the leg itself. Stretch. Really finish that leg extension. Out and out. Stretch and stretch. Stretch and hold. We're going to rotate to that bent leg and then switch sides, rotate and rotate. Everything else stays really still, slow and steady, nice and controlled. Neck isn't working here, right? I'm supporting. You can do this with your head down too. Just a little diagonal reach and reach. Exhale and exhale. Rotate and rotate. Nice job. Rotate and rotate. Rotate and rotate. Rotate and rotate. Bend your knees. Take a moment, rolling down. Nice job. Your right leg is going to stretch straight up to the sky. You want to grab a hold of the back of that leg. The left leg is going to stretch straight out, hovering over the floor here. Right. So you decide where to place that leg. Your head can stay down, or to make it more difficult, you can exhale, bend those elbows, and bring your chest up towards your leg, holding there. And then we're going to switch sides, starting with just a stretch. So I'd recommend head down, stretch that leg, top leg. Good stretch the bottom leg out strong. Exhale. If your head is going to come up, you can bend those elbows, bring it up. Good. Hold that position of your head, whether down or up. Only the legs move. Ready? Switch, pulse, nice and steady. Switch, pulse, switch, pulse. Good. Hold on to the leg as it comes towards you, trying to straighten that knee. Switch, pulse. Good. Switch, pulse. Switch, pulse. If your head is up, your chin needs to drop and you need to really stretch the back of that neck away from you. Switch, pulse. Switch, pulse. Switch, pulse. And switch, pulse. Beautiful. Bend those knees in and roll your way back down. Well done. All right. Hopefully your abs feel like they're on at least by now. And we're going to go ahead and go on to your side. So finding a comfy side position for your upper body, right? Whether that starts on your forearm or is head on your hand or head all the way down, any of it is fine. We're going to take our legs in line with our hips here. And then you're going to go ahead and lift up the top leg, stretch it long, and bring it down. Up, point, down, up, flex, down, up, point, and flex. Good. Up, point, and flex, and point, flex, point, and flex, and point. Same thing, turned out, up, point, and flex. Good. Make sure you're not rolling backwards. You really want to get that butt on here. And flex, up, point, up, flex, up, point, and flex, and point, and flex. Hold there. Kicking front twice, sweeping back. Kick, kick, point, sweep. Kick, kick. I'm holding my torso really steady. I can use this top arm to help me. Hold steady. Kick, kick, point, reach. Kick, kick, point, reach. Kick, kick, point, reach. And kick, kick, point, and reach. Nice job. Lowering those legs. Let's bring them up to 90 degrees. You're going to take this top leg straight out in front and pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle it backwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle it forwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then figure 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Hold on to that leg. Bring it up and see if you can turn it out here. Letting that knee ride up and the bottom leg stretches out underneath. So top leg is folded, bottom leg is stretched. We're going to kick that bottom leg up, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. We're going to switch to the other side. That's it. Set yourself up nice and stable on this side. Legs in line, so that top leg is not going to be in front of you for now. We're going to reach it up, flex, stretch, and bring it down. Up, point, down, up, flex, up, point, and flex, point, and flex, point, and flex, point, and flex, and point, and flex. Hold it there, turning open, up, point, and flex, 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 and point, and flex it down. Nice job. Holding again. You're going to kick front and reach back. Kick front, point, reach. Nice job. Holding steady, point, reach. Kick, kick, point, reach, kick, kick, stretch long. Nice job. Kick, kick, point, reach, kick, kick, and point, reach. Go ahead and relax. Bend those knees up to 90 degrees. I know this is everyone's favorite, right? Stick out that top leg and pulse up. I only do this when I teach it, just so you know. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to teach it, so I do it. So you're going backwards 8 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and figure 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Holding there, we're going to take this leg up, rotate it open, bottom leg stretches out. We'll get a nice hip stretch there and kick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Stretch those legs out. We're rolling to your belly. You're gonna you can relax those arms out in front of you on the floor. Legs are stretched out underneath you or out below, however long underneath you. You're gonna just focus on the upper for a second. Take a breath in. You're gonna shrug shoulder blades down your back. Let your chest pull upward. Inhale back down. And exhale, shrugging down, chest opens. Inhale, forward. Exhale, shrugging shoulder blades down. So it's not a very big up, right? We're just pulling shoulder blades down the back. We're letting the chest lift, but my ribs are staying down on the floor now. And shoulder blades shrug, chest comes open. Great. Here we're going to bend the elbows and pull those arms in underneath you a little bit more. So I'm pulling forward. I feel myself pulling forward. Chest opening. Most ribs are still on the floor. And I keep working those shoulder blades kind of in a V towards the opposite hip in the back. Great. Keeping that pull, that position, I'm going to bend my right knee, point the foot, flex, and reach it to the floor. Other foot, point, flex, and down. Point, flex, keep pulling forward, lengthen the back of the neck. Make sure that your neck, you're not trying to lift the head, you're lifting your chest as you alternate legs. Point, flex to the floor. Point, flex, reach it down. Point, flex, reaching down. Point, flex, and down to point, flex. Down, point, flex. Down and point, flex. Back down. Nice job. We're going to release the upper body. So sliding those arms out in front of you again. Big breath in. We're going to come up one more time here. This time with the focus on the swan itself. So I'm going to pull those arms in underneath me. Pull my chest forward. Keep sliding those arms in. And if you have room, you can press up into a full swan here. So you can straighten those elbows, wrap the shoulders, and lift up. Really working still for that open chest. I don't want the pinch at the lower back, right? So you have to keep opening the chest itself. So I don't get, and lengthening that tailbone, so I don't get all the bend down low in my lower back. Great. Head stays in line with that spine. Great. And then we're going to slowly lower our way back down. Take your hands in underneath your armpits, bend your knees for a moment. You're going to take a breath in. Exhale, scoop the belly up off the mat here. So I'm going to really scoop up strong body and press my way into a half plank here. Great. So holding that half plank intentionally, we're going to let the hips roll up and back, moving towards the child's pose, but don't move your hands. The hands are going to stay. I'm just going to reach back with my body as far away from my hands as I can. To feel like a nice shoulder stretch, you can pull your belly in, open that lower back. And we're going to snake our way back into the half plank. So curling that tail under you, coming forward, find that half plank again. Right, so optional here for little press ups, you can either stay holding here, or if you want a little bit more, we're going to bend down, elbows all the way down, touching the floor with your chest, and then pressing your way back up. So nice and steady, controlled. Make sure that head doesn't drop in front of you, right? It's going to stay with your spine. So the first thing down is not my nose, it's actually my body, my ribs. And then back up. Bending down, you can pause at the bottom and press back up. 3 more, ready? Down and press back up and down. Press it up. The last one, down and press it up. Nice job. Let's go ahead, if you have space in your strength, to stretch one leg out. And then the other, we're going to find full plank. If that's too much, you just stay in your half plank. Right, belly's lifting. Elbows are pulling one towards the other. The back of the neck is stretching long. Breathing in here. You're going to exhale, stretching the head, stretching those heels. Elbows pulling in. Still stretching that neck long. Great. And then you're going to exhale, lift the hips up into the sky. Sink those heels down behind you. So really working to open the calves here and the back of those legs. You can press one heel down, let the opposite knee bend like our prancing. And then you're going to switch legs, letting the other heel down, trying to open up the back of that leg and the calf. Great. Sink both heels down. Good. And you can bend your knees a little bit, trying to open the chest. So wrap the elbows inward, opening up that chest. And then if you have more room, you can drop the heels. We'll walk the body backwards. Find your neutral spine, press your hands against your thighs, and then bring your chest up. Great. If you'll find your squishy ball once you come to standing, we're going to place that in between your inner thighs, right up at the tops of your inner thighs, and place your feet in parallel on the floor. So really nicely aligned. Spread out your toes and get pressure across all of your toe balls, right? So they're evenly weighted, and both sides of your heels. So no rolling out, right? You're keeping inside edge of heel and outside edge of heel. Good. You can relax the toes, and you're gonna wrap around in that spiral and squeeze the ball. How do you know you're doing it right? The ball should get squashed, but it should come slightly forward without me going forward with it, right? My body stays relaxed. Exhale, squeeze, almost like you're going to turn those feet out, but then don't. Let the pressure come from your inner thighs into the ball. I get up taller, back of the neck is taller. Inhale, release. Exhale, wrapping, squeezing, growing the back of the neck tall. Inhale, release. 2 more times like that for us. Good, spiraling, keeping all sides of those feet down. And release. 1 last. Press, pull, squeeze it in. Great. You're going to keep that pressure on the ball. I'm going to take my weight off my right leg and onto my left. So a little shift, but I didn't shift and sink, right? I just shifted up tall. So now my right leg is floating, and I'm going to just press in to keep growing tall through this left leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold. I'm going to place the right foot down, stretch up over this right side. Same thing here. 1. Good. Keep pressing back with the right side as well as squeezing the ball with the left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Place that foot down. If you're not at the end of your mat, I recommend going to the end of your mat now with your ball. Great, we're gonna reach up into the sky. Hinge your body forward. So hinge, no bending in that back. We're gonna stretch the arms overhead and then bring your body all the way back up. Nice, exhale and reach, hinging, let those hamstrings stretch at the back. Great, then if you can, you're gonna get to the floor without bending your back. So either bend knees, or if you're flexible enough to just get to the floor without the back bend, that's great. Find your plank here, keep pressure on that ball. You should feel a lot more stable in your center now. Holding here, we're gonna wrap open, stretch the chest open, shoulder blades on the back, knees stay strong, so opening into the snake, chest open. Exhale, tuck the chin, find your plank, again, wrap, lift that belly. Nice, hold it there. And then from here, lift those hips back up to the sky. You can walk your hand back a little bit, working to sink the heels down. Big breath in, and then exhale, lift the sit bones up high in the sky, belly's up. Last big breath in, make sure that neck is relaxed. And then you're gonna walk those hands back. Bring your spine again into neutral and lift yourself all the way back up. Big reach up with an inhale and exhale, coming down with your arms. All right, beautiful, well done.